It's not.
It is cute.
All right.
Okay, well, he was just complaining about his tooth showing up. I think
Now that
cute.
it's out
I
of
got
the
a
way.
crooked tooth. It's okay.
This is not a crooked tooth. This is a
crooked
crown
tooth.
that Daddy paid a lot of money for, and it cracked, and I have not fixed it.
Okay,
and
so
it makes me sad.
Despite that, so I have been asked by multiple people why there's not been any kind of update on our lives in the last 2 weeks.
Also, I don't call my dad Daddy.
I know you call him Faja.
No, he hates that.
I know, you're all for it.
I call him Bob, or I call him Dad. But
he calls him Faja. No, he doesn't.
I used to call him Faja all the time, and then one day I got this message that was like, "Don't ever do that again," and I'm like,
all right. So anyway,
interesting. Okay.
So I've got questions here, and we're going to answer them. Okay.
Yes, and you're going to edit that. Go ahead.
No, we're not.
Oh yeah, you will.
No, I'm not.
I'm not sure, I'm not sure Daddy will like that.
Oh, Goldmember was a huge movie growing up in our house. We still.
I don't think he got the reference, so I think he took it as disparaging or something. It's actually, I think it's just Norwegian for Faja, or so, Faja is for Faja.
I'll stop anyway. A comical, endearing. Me and my siblings. Anyway,
I love it. On. It was a term of endearment. Go ahead.
Moving on. With all due respect to all parties that have been discussed.
It's a baby.
It is a baby. It's a big baby.
I specifically picked this angle so I could poke at her belly while we're doing this. Right,
okay, first question. How far along are you in the pregnancy? Where are we at, Brad? Do you remember?
20 weeks.
Good job. So we're halfway. What has been the most exciting moment of the pregnancy so far? Finding out who the heck was coming, whether it was a boy or a girl.
For a second, I thought you were going to say finding out who the father was, and I was like,
pretty sure we know that.
Yeah.
Don't
good.
Think there's any question on that.
No, and do you have any idea how in this day and age,
no
how comforting? On that. Do you know how comforting that is in this day and age?
That's sad, actually.
I know, but it's actually something that I thank my lucky stars for. Anyway,
agree or disagree?
Agree about what?
The most exciting moment of the pregnancy. I say when we found out that it was Aurora.
Yes, I was going to say the gender reveal party.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because that was freaking shocking.
How are you preparing for the baby's arrival?
Oh my God.
We're working and I'm nesting like crazy, rearranging the house, and all of the women that love me in my life are planning baby showers.
I'm watching far too many opinions about parenting, knowing that it doesn't come with an instruction manual, and
we're not going to discuss the first trimester and how that went.
No, we don't have to discuss. We don't talk about Bruno, but we also don't talk about the Bruno that's coming, which is the 4th trimester, which I read about in all of my baby books. Anyway, I'm preparing, but I will not be prepared because I don't think you actually can be. Go ahead.
Have you chosen a name for the baby yet? Well, obviously Victoriana Aurora.
Victoriana Aurora.
Have V for short.
But Angela cleared up the fact that we probably will call her Aurora. And we hope that she picks that as the name that she likes. But I will be very happy with V or Vicky.
Yeah, whatever she wants.
Whatever she wants.
What has been the most challenging aspects of the pregnancy for both of you?
Can we rephrase that? Because it would be a lot less to talk about that wasn't challenging. You know what I mean?
Let's just throw Bruno out to the throw it
No, if you just flip that question around and say what wasn't the.
Oh yeah.
Then I would say the wedding was a very high point. Again, Aurora was a very high point.
I like the fact that the environment is more stable 100 times, thousands times fold than the first two. The issue for me is that I'm feeling it so much more than the first two.
Fair.
I've never felt now, and I didn't feel pregnant to begin with
The issue for me
at all. You felt pregnant before I did, and that irritated the what out of
Well,
me.
the other thing is,
didn't
I had,
stand that.
but I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, that's how stupid I was about what it, like, I
Yeah, but that
I
really
knew
messed
nothing.
with us for a little bit.
I knew nothing. And I still know nothing. But here's the thing: you've done this 2 times before, and I am riding blind.
I've had to.
That was-
like, my family's had interventions to say, "Hey, back off."
That's
He
the
hasn't
most
done this
difficult
before.
for me is the fact that I am riding blind. This is my first I've never even held a baby. Never even held a baby. I've turned friends down for years because I wanted my first baby to be mine. Like, I've held, like, older babies, but never a young
How has the
baby.
pregnancy affected your daily routines and lifestyle? Well, imagine 15 kindergartners in a sandbox. Sand is flying everywhere.
Okay, imagine a cat that's a Boy Scout, prepared for anything, right?
A cat?
Yeah, a cat. But some kid comes along and grabs them and puts tape on each one of their paws and sets them on a linoleum floor
Oh,
of a
God.
kitchen. And the cat, who is generally
This has
prepared
gotten
for
really
everything. No, and the cat, who is generally prepared for everything, is now trying to run in 7 directions at once and runs face first into a pool of a.
So it's
of a
affected
table.
my daily routine and lifestyle because I am feeling 1,000% of everything. And I can't redirect that properly. I can't hold it properly. I affect the people around me because of it, and that ripples upon ripples. I mean,
Yep.
I'm sick from 4 to 8 a.m. and p.m. Clockwork every day. If I'm not sick, I'm exhausted. I'm basically asleep. Outside of that, I don't feel like it's been that bad. Outside of the swing set, man.
Yeah, Swing Set Man was a bad phase, but for me, it's literally just expect the unexpected. Like, you can plan for literally anything, and then life just happens around you, and if you don't adapt to it, your head will explode.
Are there any unusual cravings or food aversions during the pregnancy? Well, in the beginning, I craved the smell of a grill.
Not a bad one. I've heard really weird ones.
And
so not a bad
then
one.
the swing set man happened.
This one hair is driving me crazy.
And then it was pretty much only really super spicy Mexican, Cajun, whatever I could find. And then it was over. Now everything's normal.
I loved your Mexican phase. That was fantastic for me. I enjoyed that.
Have you been decorating the nursery or making any special preparations for the baby's arrival?
No.
Now, I can't totally say that, actually, because I've rearranged the entire house.
We've
and
got little
I've got
things
the
here and there.
space now to where I'm going to put everything. It's the matter of actually getting it in here, getting it set up.
I'm actually
Stuff like
really,
that.
really overjoyed with that, though, because one of the largest part, like, in, again, the books I'm reading, is one of the hardest parts for parents is overspending for
Oh yeah, no,
the
I don't
incoming
buy
child.
nothing.
I think that's
I try not to buy anything.
yeah,
I'm
and I
allergic
think
to
it's
money
I think
leaving
it's
my
I think
wallet.
it's ridiculous too. You can get all of that stuff secondhand. It's only good
Well,
for 2 or 3 years.
secondhand, yeah.
So, I mean, like-
secondhand at all. Whether people donate it, whether
Yep.
you
I mean,
exchange it.
you could do a lot of
I
things
mean,
to get a
but, I
lot
mean,
of stuff, and the thing is, you could do it. You don't need all,
and now if you've got WIC, they cover diapers too.
which is crazy. Well, yeah, and that's
But
great.
I mean, if you get cloth diapers and you've got access to a hose over a toilet, then you're good anyway. I mean,
See, I didn't
just do
even
it
know cloth
old-fashioned.
diapers existed anymore, and that was actually startling to me. I found that out after she got pregnant, and I'm like, oh, my life is going to be full of cloth diapers. Not even. Fuck.
Oh.
Two of my favorite things, shit and laundry.
Welcome to parenthood. How has the pregnancy impacted your relationship and bond with each other?
You know, you're probably going to think I'm out of left field for saying this, but honestly, I think it's strengthened our bond immeasurably. Like, we might get mad at each other or you know, throw a tantrum, but, like, I think we recognize that not only do we both always stop the ambulance, we our goals and our vision is aligned. It's only the practical matter of working together while there's so much fluctuation and hormones and hurt feelings and this and that. But weathering all of that only makes you stronger.
Doing life together.
It only makes you stronger. Like, I mean, if it were all a bed of roses, then how would you even appreciate the good times?
How do you envision your life changing once the baby arrives?
Irrevocably. Irrevocably. Like, that's a silly question, but it's.
Well, it changes every day. Even since we've gotten pregnant, since we've gotten married, everything changes every single day. That's what life is.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that, like, once that baby's born, there is no, like, there was the day before that day happened and then the day after, and life is divided into a before and after segment. Period. There's no going back to before.
Period.
Burn the boats! I heard that. It was some, like, motivational thing on Spotify. Anyway, here you go.
Yep. We're done. Bye!